All right, folks, Dr. Johnson's here. As a geriatrician, I've spent years dedicated to the health and well-being of older adults, just like yourselves. I understand the unique challenges you face, and my goal is to provide you with clear, practical information to help you live your healthiest life. Today, I want to discuss something that might seem trivial, but can actually be a significant clue to your overall health: persistent itching. Have you ever had an itch that just wouldn't go away? Most people figure it's just dry skin, or maybe an allergy acting up. But sometimes, that relentless itch can be your body trying to tell you something important, something that could even impact your longevity and quality of life. Our bodies are incredibly good at signaling when things aren't quite right. Ignoring those signals, well, that could cost you precious years of a healthy and happy life. In today's video, we're going to explore 5 specific itchy spots on your body that could be red flags for serious health concerns, especially as we get older, say after 60. If you've been experiencing itchiness in any of these areas, it's time to pay attention. These signs can be easy to dismiss, but they might just be your body's way of giving you a heads up before a bigger problem develops. Stick with me until the end, because the last itchy spot we'll talk about is often overlooked, yet it might be the most crucial one to notice. Now, before we get started, if you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of our videos filled with health tips specifically for you. If you find this video helpful, please type 1 in the comments below. If you don't, type 0. Your feedback helps me create content that's truly valuable for you. All right, let's dive into our first itchy spot. Itchy spot number 1, the lower legs, a warning about circulation. One of the most common places older adults experience persistent itching is on their lower legs. It's so easy to brush it off as just dry skin, or maybe irritation from socks or shoes. But if you're dealing with frequent itching, especially around your shins or ankles, it could be a major heads up that your circulation is starting to weaken as you age. Poor blood flow in your legs can lead to dryness, thinner skin, and even nerve-related itching. It's like your vascular system is waving a little red flag saying it's struggling. Here's what's happening. Your legs are the farthest point from your heart, which means your blood has to work extra hard to get down there. If your circulation slows down due to narrowed arteries, weakened veins, or just general cardiovascular health, your skin starts getting less of the oxygen and nutrients it needs. This can lead to chronic dryness, irritation, and sometimes even those tingling or burning sensations. In more serious cases, this kind of itching can be a sign of peripheral artery disease, or PAD. PAD is a condition that seriously increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. Take James, for example. He's 73. He noticed his shins felt itchy almost every night, no matter how much lotion he used. At first, he just thought it was part of getting older. But when he mentioned it to his doctor, tests showed his circulation was slowing down, putting him at risk for blood clots and serious heart problems. By making some changes, adding a bit more movement to his day, eating a healthier diet, and making sure he stayed hydrated, his itching improved and his circulation got better. Want to do a quick check on your circulation? Try this. Press down on your shin with your finger for a few seconds, then let go. If the indentation from your finger stays there for a while before disappearing, your circulation might be something to look into. Ignoring persistent lower leg itching could mean missing an early warning sign of some serious vascular issues. If you've noticed this, don't just assume it's dry skin. Have a chat with your doctor and take steps to boost your circulation before it becomes a bigger problem. Itchy spot number 2, the upper back, a nerve damage signal. If you've ever had that itchy sensation in your upper back, right around your shoulder blades, that just won't go away no matter how much you scratch. It could be a sign of nerve-related trouble, not just simple dry skin. Lots of folks just think persistent itching in this area is a nuisance, but it can actually point to a condition called notalgia paresthetica. That's a mouthful, but it basically means nerve compression or damage in your spine is causing the itch. Here's the deal. As we age, those discs in our spine, they lose hydration and start to shrink. This can put pressure on the nerves in your upper back area. When that happens, those nerves start sending weird signals to your brain, creating that itchy or tingly feeling, even if there's nothing on the surface of your skin causing it. That's why scratching doesn't really help. The problem isn't on your skin, it's coming from the nerves underneath. Sometimes this kind of nerve compression can be an early heads-up for spinal degeneration. If you don't address it, it could lead to weaker mobility, pain, and even posture problems that can affect your overall health and longevity. Think about Roger. He's 68. He noticed this strange, constant itch just below his right shoulder blade. Lotion, scratching. Nothing made it go away. When he finally saw a doctor, he found out it was a pinched nerve in his upper spine causing it, and it could have turned into more serious spinal issues if he'd ignored it. With some targeted stretching, better posture habits, and physical therapy, he was able to get rid of the itching and prevent further nerve damage. Here's a little test you can try. Press your fingers into that itchy spot on your upper back. If it feels numb, tingly, or kind of deep rather than just a surface itch, it might be a nerve issue, not just a skin problem. If this kind of persistent upper back itching sounds familiar, please don't ignore it. It might be your spine telling you it needs some attention before it leads to mobility problems down the road. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to itchy spot number 3. Itchy spot number 3, the palms. A silent liver warning. If you've noticed persistent itching on your palms, especially if it comes and goes without any clear reason, this could be your liver sending you a little SOS signal. Many people assume palm itching is just dry skin or irritation from soaps. But in some cases, it can be a sign of liver trouble, maybe from fat buildup, or even an early sign of liver disease. Here's why. Your liver is like your body's main filter, responsible for cleaning toxins from your blood and making bile, a fluid that helps you digest fats. But if your liver isn't working just right, bile salts can build up in your bloodstream. These bile salts can cause itchy, irritated skin, especially on your palms and the soles of your feet. This kind of itching often gets worse at night and doesn't get better with moisturizing creams because the problem isn't on the surface, it's happening inside. Take Walter, age 72. He started getting these random bouts of itchy palms, especially in the evenings. At first, he thought it was just a reaction to something he'd touched. But when it kept happening, he went to his doctor. Blood tests showed his liver enzymes were elevated, which signaled early-stage fatty liver disease. By making some dietary changes, cutting back on processed foods, eating more leafy greens, and staying well hydrated, his symptoms got better, and his liver health stabilized. Here's a simple test you can do. Press your thumb firmly into your palm for a few seconds, then release. If your skin stays red longer than you'd expect or feels sensitive, it could be a sign of liver stress. If your palms have been itching frequently, especially if you can't figure out why, pay attention to any other symptoms, like fatigue, unexplained weight changes, or yellowing of your skin or eyes. It's always best to get things checked out early, rather than ignore a potential liver warning. Itchy spot number 4, the scalp, a hidden sign of blood sugar imbalance. If you've noticed persistent itching on your scalp, even if you don't have dandruff or any visible irritation, it could be a sign that your blood sugar levels are out of whack. A lot of folks don't connect scalp itching with internal health issues, but high blood sugar and insulin resistance can lead to chronic inflammation, and that often shows up in your skin first. Here's what happens. When your blood sugar stays too high for too long, it causes low-grade inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation can affect your nerves, weaken your immune system, and even mess with your skin's natural barrier, leading to persistent scalp itching, excessive dryness, or even slow-healing sores. In some cases, this could be an early indicator of prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, conditions that can really impact your lifespan and quality of life if they're not managed. Think about Richard, who's 69. He had constant scalp itching that just wouldn't quit, no matter what shampoo he tried. At first, he thought he was just reacting to a new product, but when he mentioned it to his doctor, He found out his fasting blood sugar was in the pre-diabetic range. By making some small lifestyle tweaks, cutting back on refined carbs, taking a walk after meals, and staying hydrated, his scalp irritation disappeared and his blood sugar levels got back on track. Try this little test. Run your fingers firmly over your scalp. If it feels unusually tender, excessively dry, or you notice random itchiness throughout the day, it might be worth getting your blood sugar levels checked. If your scalp has been itchy for no clear reason, don't just ignore it. It could be a subtle sign that your body is struggling to regulate blood sugar. Taking charge of your diet, hydration, and physical activity now can help prevent serious complications down the road. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. Now let's get to our final itchy spot. Itchy spot number 5, the soles of your feet, a nerve damage warning. If you've ever noticed persistent itching on the soles of your feet, especially at night, it could be a sign of nerve damage, poor circulation, or even the early stages of neuropathy. Many people assume foot itching is just from dry skin or an allergic reaction to socks or shoes. But sometimes it's a warning sign of deeper health concerns. Here's what's going on. The nerves in your feet are some of the most sensitive in your body, and they're often the first to be affected by blood flow issues, diabetes, or nerve-related conditions. When these nerves get irritated or start to break down, they can send false signals to your brain, creating that feeling of itching, tingling, or even burning. If you ignore it, it can lead to numbness, reduced sensation, and a higher risk of falls or foot injuries that just don't heal well. Take Frank, age 74. He started noticing itching on the bottoms of his feet every evening, and no amount of lotion seemed to help. At first, he thought it was just dry skin. But when he finally talked to his doctor, tests revealed early-stage peripheral neuropathy, a condition often linked to blood sugar issues and circulation problems. By making lifestyle changes, walking regularly, improving his diet, and taking better care of his feet, he was able to lessen his symptoms and slow down the nerve damage. Try this test. Take a pen cap and lightly run it along the sole of your foot. If you feel the sensation less in one foot than the other, or if the itchiness comes with tingling or burning, it could be a sign of nerve-related issues. If you've been having foot itching, especially at night, or for no obvious reason, it's important to pay attention to any other symptoms like tingling, numbness, or changes in skin color. Addressing this early can really help prevent serious problems later on. Final thoughts. Now that you're aware of these 5 specific itchy spots and what they might be telling you about your health, the most important thing is to listen to your body. Itchy skin might seem like no big deal, but when it happens in persistent, unexplained patterns, it could be your body's way of signaling deeper issues. From circulation problems to nerve damage, blood sugar imbalances, or even liver concerns, catching these signs early can make a huge difference in protecting your health and enjoying a longer, healthier life. If you've been experiencing any of these itchy spots, take a moment to think about any other symptoms you might have noticed lately. Are you feeling more tired than usual? Have you seen changes in your skin, your energy levels, or your digestion? Sometimes those little symptoms add up to a bigger picture, and recognizing them now can help you take action before a serious condition develops. So, which of these signs have you experienced? Have you ever had an itchy sensation that just wouldn't go away? I'd really like to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and tell me about the specific itching problems you're experiencing. I'll do my best to offer some general guidance, but remember, this isn't a substitute for a proper medical evaluation. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your relatives. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next videos packed with more health insights. Your body is your lifelong companion. It whispers to you long before it shouts. Learning to understand these whispers, like those persistent itches, can be the key to a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. Don't ignore the little things. They might just be the most important messages of all. Now tell me in the comments, which of these itchy spots surprised you the most? And don't forget to subscribe so we can continue this health journey together.